we read anymore, we have the second unusual grave. Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we are at St. Luke's Church here outside Gorey, in a place called Clock. So I'm going to actually start over here, but there are some very, very unusual graves that I want to show you in here. It's something I've never seen before, certainly not in Ireland. So we'll go in under the trees. You can hear already the crunching of the leaves and the acorns under our feet. So we have a number of headstones here, and most of these look in pretty bad condition. Mostly chest tombs. This is sacred to the memory of Joseph Bass of Camolin, who departed this life 1861, aged 71 it looks like. And then it says his widow. Or also his widow. And then I can't read it at all. His widow, has erected this monument to mark the respect of his memory and her grief for his loss. So that's Joseph there. This huge headstone then, and this is to the memory of Mary Jane, wife of Henry Fernie. He died the 12th of May 1871, aged 56. Her sorrowing husband desires to be, I'll have to see what this says. Her sorrowing husband desires to testify hereby his love for her memory and his grief at her loss. So Jane was the wife of Henry, and that's who is here. Here also are laid the remains of their third son, Joseph Stephen, who died the 1st of December 1866, aged 21. Also their eldest son, Henry Thomas, who died the 3rd of August 1880, aged 41. And the above then Henry himself, he died in 1884, aged 70. There's a son there then as well, Benjamin, 1918. And also their grandchildren, Clara, Benjamin, and Lemuel, I think I said that right, who died young. Susan, wife of the above, B.W. Fernie, died 1923. So there's a load of, I don't know whether these are what remains of graves or maybe part of an older church, but I think it was actually the surroundings of a grave, because you do see the base of what would have been rails. So you would wonder what happened to all of these. So we've about 10 flat grave slabs here. It looks like erected for Elizabeth Hickey in memory of her husband John Hickey. He was 36 years old, and then it says also his father, mother and sister, and then there's just a blank space. This is Walter Walsh, late of Kilmuckridge, yeah, who departed his life August 1794 there, age 70. I believe his daughter Margaret is there as well. And there's a beautiful symbolism there at the top, and it says Pat Byrne there. So he was possibly the stone mason that made it. Now this is interesting, and I've seen it on a couple of these grave slabs or gravestones. It's almost like the stonemason was practicing his lettering, because it just says A, B, C, D, E. And then we do have an inscription. It says, "Here lieth the body of James Cullen, 1819, aged 46. So imagine the stonemason practicing his lettering just there, and then to write the final inscription. This looks old. It's actually 1748, I think. Here lieth the body of William, who deceased, I think his name is Whitmore, deceased August 1748, age just 39 there. And this one unfortunately is, what does that say? But dust of ye, thou are but dust, something ye living. O ye living, and into dust thou must return. That is actually beautiful, because we have loads of little flowers and stuff there. So it's a shame these all seem to be, I don't know whether they were moved here, but they do seem to be in pretty bad condition. Now, as you all know, autumn is my favourite season. The spooky season. Look at this for a grave. This is a tabletop tomb. Look at the way the ivy has completely covered it. Pretty unusual. So we do have dotted about some new graves. But as I said, the most unusual graves are in here, and I have to show you them. Look at this one. The gate is completely broken even. Wow. We also have this area in here. There is rails in here, which kind of tells me there must be a grave in there somewhere. And the big yew trees taken over. No, it's completely covered in hedge and a yew tree. It's very, very strange. Possibly a private family burial ground. More tabletop tombs here. I'm going to swing you around and walk up this way. This is actually a grave, and I have never ever seen anything quite like it. So the question, I suppose, is, are they underground or are they encased in the coffin, encased in cement, or was this a form of prevention of grave robbing? It may be. We'll read the inscription. Margaret, the beloved child of Gilbert and Jane O'Reilly, master and matron of Gorey. Wow. Something house then it says. It's June 18, died in Gorey, June, it looks like 1857 right at the bottom there. So matron, so mother and father, Gilbert and Jane, were master and matron of the Gorey workhouse. That's what it says. Margaret, what's that?
Augusta,
the beloved child
of Gilbert and Jane.
Is there an age there? Dublin, February 18. Hold on, born in Dublin, February. Can you see the date there?
1878, is it?
And then died 1857. No, it can't be. 18. It's too hard, isn't it?
1818, is it? No, I don't know.
It's hard to know. So obviously there was a workhouse in Gorey. Very, very unusual grave. I've never seen one like it. So what are your thoughts on this grave? Are they, or is she, should I say, under the ground or entombed in concrete? Possibly, I would say.
This looks like American style to me, somewhere in America.
Yeah, there is graves called tent graves, but I don't think this is what they look like. This is more unique, I think. So this is the church. Church is closed. All along here we have some newer graves. This little one here is Reverend R. J. Barry, rector of this parish, and his dear wife, Madeline, 1998. This young man, Edwin Eddie Scully, 2006, he passed away aged just 26 following a tragic accident, and we know that he was really into his motorbikes. So we've one little grave here all on its own, looks much older than the ones we've just seen. And it says, remembered with a smile, Elfrida Wilde of Toronto, Canada, and Ballyoctor, who found peace and happiness in Ireland, 1925 to 1997. So anybody that looks at my videos from Canada, or especially Toronto, Canada, remembered with a smile, Elfrida Wilde. And it's lovely, who found peace and happiness in Ireland. And she is buried there.
Under a holly bush.
Under a holly bush. Another tabletop tomb here. This one seems to be in pretty good condition, but always hard to read them, as you know, because it's just open to the elements.
Scottish connection here.
Erected by William Adam, late farmer Balcarn Old Meldrum, Scotland. So any of our Scottish watchers, maybe you'll know where that place is, in memory of his beloved daughter Catherine, who died at Bantown, 1878, aged just 34, so originally from Scotland. So before we read any more, we have the second unusual grave. Now this one is much taller in comparison to the other one. Very, very unusual. And this is for Mary Alicia, beloved child. So it's strange that both of them are children. Beloved child of Thomas and Anne Webster of Money Cross, who died the 9th of January 1859. Erected by Beverly Webster of Cranby, Quebec, Canada. Wow.
Granby, yeah.
The granddaughter of her brother Robert. Oh yeah, so Beverly put this up in memory of Mary, the granddaughter of her brother Robert. So we have another child here. Doesn't state age, but another connection to Canada. So these are just really, really unusual to me. I've never seen anything like this. And it has like a barrel-shaped top. Quite unusual. So as I said, you do see some new graves dotted around. What is that? Oh, little angel, look. Oh, put her standing back up. So this is in loving remembrance of our mother, Anne Webster, second wife of Thomas Webster of Moneycross, who departed this life 15th of December 1868, age 46. Erected by her three sons, Richard, William and Robert, and of her brother Thomas, 1891, aged just 30. Nice headstone there.
So it looks like the church has new windows, brand new windows.
Oh yeah. We probably won't get to have a look in, would we?
Double glazed.
Yeah, you'll only see a reflection from it, I'd say. I don't know whether you'll get a glimpse inside. Right, I think we're going to leave it there, guys. We have a few more videos to do, so we may hit the road again. Thanks very much for watching. But for now, guys, take care and God bless. And I will talk to you all again soon. And also, I just want to add, actually, before I let you off, Blaze Gordon, Celebrity Graves, and anybody else that copies my content on TikTok, you've been advised to remove the videos that you have captured. That is my work. And I hate saying this, but I've had to raise it up for a takedown from TikTok. So please don't use my content. I don't mind people asking me and using my videos, but ask me first. Anyway, take care guys, God bless, and as I said, I'll talk to you all again soon.